Well, Redemption Paws is a dog rescue with a special affinity for dogs affected by climate change and with medical and physical needs. And today we meet Stevie, a blind and deaf shelter dog who seemed unadoptable until Redemption Paws stepped in. And Curtis Cluett is with Redemption. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Good morning.
These guys are cute as, but we want to talk about Stevie's incredible story.
So Stevie is a little bit of a special case. He's blind and deaf, which obviously has a lot of challenges that come with it. So he needs a lot of kind of physical affection, a lot of physical contact like that. But thankfully, he got adopted by this absolutely amazing couple. And it's hard to find people who have the means to care for a dog who's blind and deaf.
But he seems pretty well adapted and adjusted.
Yeah, I don't think he was always this easy,
No.
but he's definitely kind of come into his own and got a lot more comfortable with people.
They did a
and
lot
it
of
really
work
shows. Yeah.
to give him a good life, right? And who else do we have over here?
So over here we have Fifi. She was the first puppy born into our rescue, which was really exciting. So we...
I may be in love with Fifi.
Yeah. So her mom came into the rescue and we found out she was pregnant. So she gave birth, and Fifi was the lucky lady who's doing really well right now, and she's up for adoption.
And any concerns or issues or?
No, she is a happy, healthy little puppy. Yeah.
Stevie is sniffing the newborns over here. Stevie's smelling some fresh new talent over at Redemption Paws. Okay, now we have this little guy needs a wheelchair.
Yeah. So Audrey was actually found fending for herself in a park, and her back legs don't work. So thankfully she got picked up and sent up to us, and we're trying to raise money right now for a wheelchair for Audrey.
That's the big, and they're not cheap. I thought they wouldn't be that expensive, but these are not cheap.
No, medical equipment for dogs is never cheap.
How for a wheelchair or wheels or whatever they would call? How much is it for something like that?
I couldn't give you a rough estimate like that. My wife would know. She's the brains of the operation.
But what a great way for people who don't feel ready to adopt. They can donate for Christmas, and that's something that you're contributing to so that they can get whatever they need, medically assisted wheelchairs or any sort of treatments or surgeries, and then have that home, that permanent home, right?
Exactly.
Now, how about this sweetheart on the floor?
So this is Callie, and she needs eye surgery right now. She's blind in both eyes. They're actually kind of beautiful, but it's really sad looking. Yeah. So we're trying to raise some money for her as well. We typically bring in a few special case dogs every time, as well as a few healthy dogs to kind of balance it out. We just got 29 dogs in last Saturday. We've got about 35 dogs up for adoption right now at redemptionpaws.org. And we're hoping that we'll get a lot of them adopted by Christmas.
Yeah.
What do you need to consider if you're thinking about adopting a special needs dog? Like, what are some of the things that people may not think of? I mean, they want to do it, they want to help, but what should you be aware of?
Patience is obviously a big thing, especially with someone like Stevie, who's blind and deaf. You need a lot of patience. You have to understand that it's going to take him a while to get used to the layout of your house and how to walk next to you, how to do simple things that another dog wouldn't have to think about.
Because he can't see or hear, so you have to spend a lot of extra time. And I already saw he sensed his owners were away from him, and he was whining a little bit, but he's comfortable now, thank goodness. So you have to make sure maybe for some dogs that there's somebody around the clock that's there for them, right?
Exactly.
And how about these two little ones were a surprise? These little dolls.
That was the second dog who came into rescue who turned out to be pregnant.
Oops.
Yep. A little Texas runaway teen mom. So we have Max and Charlie. They're so cute.
Now, I guess like somebody can if they wanted to adopt them as a pair, bro and sis, right?
Yep, definitely.
Or bro and bro.
Bro and sis.
Bro and sis. And we have two more over on the corner. If we can get a quick look. This is just a sample of some of the beautiful souls up for adoption. If you think you're ready, go to redemptionpaws.org.
Redemptionpaws.org.
And even if you'd like to donate, do that because it goes a long way to making sure.
It helps so much. We are a charitable organization, so we do have tax breaks.
Thank you so much for warming our
We
hearts.
appreciate it, Curtis. Thank you very much.
It's the best gift. Thank you.
These guys will find some Christmas homes. Let's head upstairs now to Mel.
Go, Stevie. Thank you. They're so